some countries in the West African sub-region were plunged into a chaotic war theater that was never seen in this part of Africa. Up to this time, the peoples of Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Côte d'Ivoire still remember the fratricidal war that displaced hundreds of thousands of their compatriots and killed over 500,000 innocent people. In their drive to bring stability in the region, several meetings were convened by Presidents Ouattara of Côte d'Ivoire and Ellen Johnson Sirleaf of Liberia. Having realized the opportunity that the two leaders' initiative has provided for some intervention, the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP) and the International Organization for Migration (IOM) rose to the occasion by supporting the efforts of the two leaders. They initiated a cross-border cooperation between Côte d'Ivoire and Liberia for sustainable peace and social cohesion with funding from the Peace Building Fund (PDF). Lamine Bian, UNDP Country Director, elaborates on the project.
As the name implies, this cross-border project is a project that is anticipated to bring about the much-needed calm, especially across the two borders, the common border of Côte d'Ivoire and Liberia.
Kabir Amihia heads the International Organization for Migration as Chief of Mission.
Peace is an integral part of social development and human development, and migration is also a daily activity to the border communities. So it's important to sustain peace among these communities for the human development of the communities along the borders.
So the project then designed these interventions which were aimed at building the capacity of the security agencies, creating space for relevant stakeholders to engage, including the security agencies and the communities along the border, and also carrying out activities, social-cultural activities that will help to foster social cohesion between the various stakeholders. It also looked at sexual and gender-based violence, as well as entrepreneurial skills and opportunities that the youth in these border communities can take advantage of.
It is not all that rosy for the implementation of the project. Several challenges were confronted head-on to ensure the success of the project.
The first difficulty we have is the issue of crossing to the Ivorian side. Reason being that it was a crisis in the Ivory Coast where they claimed that people from Liberia left from Liberia and went to the Ivory Coast to fight. So for that reason, if you are a young guy, you cross from here and they catch you that side, you will surely be treated badly.
There were many challenges the project sought to mitigate. They include lack of cooperation between security forces from Côte d'Ivoire and Liberia along the border points.
Even when people are taking bypasses, when we get that information, they don't care, they don't even want to know. When people leaving the side, taking our side, giving information so that they can take precautions, they refuse. They don't want to do anything.
C'est ce mur de méfiance que nous voulons briser entre la population et nos forces de l'ordre et montrer que le Liberia et la Côte d'Ivoire font un.
Since the project was introduced, a lot of impact has been achieved.
In addition, the joint security patrol between Liberia and Côte d'Ivoire were also organized, and these were done to strengthen the collaboration between the security agencies of the two countries. And as a result of it being carried out, it was interspersed with community engagements for the communities to realize that there are no tension between the two countries and that they are working together as sister countries.
Mes impressions, c'est que cette patrouille mixte est la bienvenue, car nous avons visité beaucoup de villages. Et le message que nous avons apporté aux villageois, c'est la cohésion sociale, la paix pour tout le monde.
For the first time, for the Ivorian soldiers to cross to Nyaken Bolo, we were too happy. And we really understand that it was a sign of peace.
Je pense que étant jeune, dès lors, c'est une belle initiative parce que je n'ai jamais vu ça de toute ma vie. Avec, entre deux pays, s'unir entre deux pays, la Côte d'Ivoire et le Liberia, je pense que c'est une très belle initiative parce que de là, nous savons que dès lors, je pense que bon, la paix est déjà gardée et la confiance est déjà entre nous.
International Organization for Migration IOM Liberia, Harvey Karinge, has additional information on the project impact.
We managed to highlight the importance of the existing protocol, for example, the ECOWAS protocol for free movement. Now the community understands the law that exists.
What I really see that this project has achieved is the traveling document, because it was a serious problem traveling to the Ivory Coast and Ivorian coming to Liberia.
Mobility and communication for the joint security personnel at the Liberian-Ivorian border has been greatly enhanced.
So since the inception of the cross-border project between Liberia and Côte d'Ivoire, it has provided motorcycles to help us patrol the porous border.
This project is important because it has enhanced or it has delivered our deliverables, that is to say the institutions of community policing, craving institutions. So the project has helped us to enhance our proactiveness in solving community problems.
A number of the ports of entries were in very dilapidated conditions, and so the project decided to facilitate the rehabilitation of selected points of entries. Others were being complemented by sister projects, and the ports of entries that have been rehabilitated have been done to facilitate the work of the security personnel along the border.
We have agreed to help our security, to alarm that people are crossing to borders where there no security.
I think this project is a good project. It has it has thrown more light on the importance of peace and social cohesion among communities.
The expansion of this project is a top priority for project stakeholders, but that could require additional funding.
We hope to replicate this because as far as we are concerned, it's a resounding success, and that gives us all the reason to scale up to cover other areas as well.
The ultimate goal is definitely peace and tranquility in the West African sub-region.